You are standing in a narrow pass between the mountains and the sea. The pass is called Thermopylae, the hot gates. Behind you is Greece. Every city, every family, every temple, everything your civilization has ever built. In front of you is the largest army the ancient world has ever assembled. Persians, hundreds of thousands of them. You have 300 Spartans. An oracle told you that either Sparta falls or a Spartan king dies. You understood the trade. You came anyway. Your name is Leonidas, and you have been training for this moment since you were 7 years old. But let's go back to the beginning, to the boy before the king. 540 BC. Childhood. You are born in Sparta, a city with no walls. It does not need walls. It has men. Your father is King Anaxandridas. You are his third son. The throne is not yours. It belongs to your older half-brother, Cleomenes. In Sparta, the firstborn heir to the throne is exempt from military training. He is groomed for politics. You are not the heir, which means you are not exempt, which means at age 7, your mother loses you. Age 7. The agoge. A man arrives at your home. He takes you from your mother. She does not cry. Spartan mothers do not cry, not where anyone can see. You are placed in a barracks with other boys your age. This is the agoge, Sparta's training system. It will last 13 years. Your shoes are taken. You will train barefoot, in winter, on rock, on frozen ground, for the rest of your childhood. You are given one cloak, one, for the entire year, summer and winter. It is thin. You will be cold. That is the point. You are fed barely enough to survive, deliberately. The Spartans believe hunger makes you sharper, faster. If you want more food, you steal it. If you are caught stealing, you are beaten. Not for stealing, for getting caught. One famous story. A boy stole a fox and hid it under his cloak. The fox clawed his stomach open. The boy said nothing. He died standing. The Spartans told this story not as a warning, as inspiration. You learn to wrestle, to box, to throw a javelin, to fight with a wooden sword until you earn steel. You are supervised by a warden called the paidonamos, the herder of boys. He carries a whip. His assistants carry bigger whips. At 12, you are sorted into a band of boys. The strongest and most cunning is made leader. The rest obey without question. You also learn to read, to write, to play music, to dance. The Spartans are not brutes. They are disciplined brutes. There is a difference. At 18, your training shifts. Weapons are real now. Spear, shield, short sword, the phalanx formation, shoulder to shoulder, shield to shield. You learn that the shield is not for you. It protects the man to your left. His shield protects you. Drop your shield, and you kill your brother. At 20, you are a full citizen, a homoios, an equal among equals. You join a syssita, a mess group of 15 men. You eat with them, train with them. You will fight beside them for the rest of your life. You contribute food to the communal table. If you cannot afford the contribution, you lose your citizenship. A Spartan who cannot feed his brothers is not a Spartan. From age 20 to age 30, you live in the barracks, even after marriage. You visit your wife in secret, at night, like a thief in your own home. You are no longer a boy. You are a weapon shaped like a man. Sparta has spent 13 years forging you, and you are not finished. 490 BC, king. Your older half-brother, Cleomenes, goes mad. Some say it is guilt, others say it is politics. He dies violently. The details are disputed. Your older full brother Dorius left Sparta years ago to found a colony. He is dead, killed in Sicily. The throne falls to you. You are roughly 50 years old. You have been an ordinary soldier for almost 30 years. Someone tells you, except for being king, you are no better than the rest of us. You respond, but were I not better than you, I should not be king. You are not a politician who learned to fight. You are a fighter who inherited a crown. That is what makes you different. You marry Gorgo, your niece, Cleomenes' daughter. She is as sharp as any man in the council. She will rule Sparta in your absence. Your son, Pleistarchus, is still a child. If you die, Gorgo will protect the dynasty. She is more than capable. For 9 years, you rule, quietly. Effectively, Sparta prospers. Then, in 480 BC, the horizon darkens. 480 BC, the invasion. Xerxes, king of Persia, son of Darius, has assembled the largest invasion force the ancient world has ever seen. Modern estimates put his army at 100,000 to 300,000 men. Ancient sources claim over 1 million. Either way, the number is staggering. He crosses the Hellespont on a bridge made of boats. He marches through Thrace and Thessaly. He is coming for Greece. When the first bridge across the Hellespont was destroyed by a storm, Xerxes ordered the sea whipped 300 times as punishment. He is not a rational man. He is also not a man who accepts the word no. The Greek city-states, who spend most of their time fighting each other, form an alliance. The Hellenic League, Sparta leads. You consult the oracle at Delphi. She gives you a prophecy. Either your great and glorious city will be destroyed by Persian men, or a king descended from Heracles will die. You are descended from Heracles. You understand what this means. You choose the pass at Thermopylae, a narrow coastal corridor between the mountains and the sea, the only land route into southern Greece. If you can hold the pass, the Persian numbers mean nothing. They cannot flank you. They cannot surround you. They must come through you. You march from Sparta with 300 hand-picked men. Every one of them has a living son. If they die, their bloodline continues. You are joined by forces from other Greek cities, about 7,000 men total. They look at the approaching Persian dust cloud. Some of them go pale. A scout reports that the Persian army is so large, their arrows will block out the sun. One of your men, Leonidas, replies, "Good, then we will fight in the shade." This is Spartan humor, dry, calm, delivered while staring at death. 480 BC, Thermopylae, Day 1. Xerxes sends an envoy. He offers you a deal. Surrender your weapons and you may live. Join the empire, keep your land. You give him 2 words, molon, labe. Come and take them. Xerxes sends his first wave, thousands of infantry, into the narrow pass. They hit your phalanx like water hitting a wall. The pass is only wide enough for a few dozen men abreast. Your Spartans stand shoulder to shoulder, shields locked, spears forward. The front rank stabs, the second rank pushes. The Persians fall. You rotate your front line every few minutes. Fresh men replace the tired. The Persians cannot rotate. They are crushed between the advancing Greeks and their own retreating men. By nightfall, thousands of Persians are dead. You have lost almost no one. Xerxes watches from a golden throne on the hillside. He stands up from his seat 3 times in disbelief. Day 2. Xerxes sends his elite troops, the Immortals, 10,000 of Persia's finest soldiers, named because when one falls, another immediately takes his place. They enter the pass. They die in the pass. The narrow ground negates their numbers. Your phalanx holds. By the end of Day 2, the Persians have gained nothing. The bodies stack up in the corridor. The living must climb over their own dead to reach you. And then comes the betrayal. The betrayal. A local Greek named Ephialtes goes to Xerxes. He tells him about a hidden mountain path that leads behind the Greek position. In exchange for money, he sells the pass. He sells Greece. He sells you. During the night, Xerxes sends his immortals through the mountain trail. By dawn, they are behind you. You are surrounded. Scouts report the flanking movement. Your allied commanders urge retreat. Fight another day. Fall back to the isthmus. You know that retreat means the pass falls, the Persians pour through. Northern Greece is lost. But you also know the oracle. A king descended from Heracles must die. You make a decision that will echo for 2,500 years. You dismiss the allied forces. Go. Save yourselves. Fight for Greece at Salamis. Win this war without me. Some of the men weep as they leave, not because they are afraid to die, because they are ashamed to live while you stay behind. 700 Thespians refuse to leave. 400 Thebans stay, and your 300 Spartans do not even consider leaving. A Spartan who returns without his shield returns in disgrace. A Spartan who retreats is worse than dead. Your men know this. It is not courage. It is identity. That morning, you tell your men to eat well. For tonight, we dine in Hades. Day 3, the last stand. At dawn, you lead a charge, not defensive this time. You attack into the Persian ranks toward Xerxes himself. You know you will die. Every man with you knows he will die. You charge anyway. Your spear breaks. You draw your short sword, the Xephos. 18 inches of iron. You fight at arm's length. The Persians close in from every direction. The phalanx dissolves. It becomes hand-to-hand, individual, brutal, intimate. You are 60 years old. You have been a soldier for 40 of them. Your body is scarred from decades of training and war. A Persian spear finds you. Then another. You fall. Your Spartans form a circle around your body. They fight over you. Not to save you, you are already gone, but to protect your corpse from desecration. They fight until every last one of them is dead. When it is over, Xerxes walks to your body. He orders your head removed and mounted on a stake. In Persian culture, this is reserved for the most despised enemies. In Greek culture, it is the ultimate dishonor. He fears you, even dead. The aftermath. Your sacrifice buys Greece time. The Allied navy destroys the Persian fleet at Salamis. Xerxes retreats. Greece survives. Democracy survives. Philosophy survives. Theater, science, mathematics, the foundations of Western civilization survive because you held a pass for 3 days. Your wife, Gorgo, rules Sparta as regent for your son. She is as formidable as you expected. 40 years after Thermopylae, Spartans recover your bones and bring them home. They build a shrine. They carve your name into stone. At the site of the battle, a monument is erected. It reads one line: "Go tell the Spartans, stranger passing by, that here, obedient to their laws, we lie." 2,500 years later, that monument still stands. Your name is taught in every military academy on Earth. Your last stand is studied in every war college. Molon, labe, come and take them, is inscribed on weapons, shields, and tattoos across the world. You were born third in line to a throne you never expected. You spent 13 years barefoot and starving in a training camp. You were an ordinary soldier for 30 years, a king for 9, a legend for eternity. 300 men, 1 pass. The entire Persian army. You knew you would not survive. You went anyway.